Alright. Then... wonder if I could do a second stack up above there. Not now. Alright, so we got iron scrap on its own. What else do we have huge volumes of? Planks are taking up a fair amount. I could do a wood box. Planks, logs, and wood scrap all in one box. I might do that. How about you? Worst offenders, 45 pounds of raw limestone, then planks again. And you... car parts. Planks are a recurring theme. Yeah. Alright, let's do a wood box. Wood stuff. So that would be logs, planks, and wood scrap. In there with you. Damn it. Doesn't go the way I think when I'm trying to sort from the bottom. Guess that's wood. No logs, no planks. Oh, wooden planks. I think that's it. Alright, logs, wood scrap, wood planks, and rods. What else? So, I grabbed everything with the name scrap. Out of all of them, I think. Yeah. This is also holding the seeds. So, you get to be the seed box. Next up, nails, screws, things like that. Don't think that'll take up too much space, but I gotta sort this out. Aluminum, cardboard, cloth, rubber. And a whole lot of plastic. I guess I can do a plastic box. I think all the plastic already got grabbed. Yeah, that's part of the scrap transfer. Rubber and aluminum. Running out of box options. And I want a vehicle parts box. So, tires. Tools. All right. Whoops. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta sort that stuff out too. Batteries, car battery, engine piston assembly. I don't know what I'm gonna do with fridge compressors. Batteries are not really vehicle parts, but I gotta put them somewhere. Feel like I'm gonna end up with another one of these, at least, over here for clothes, armor, all that kind of stuff. I think that's what I'm gonna plan on doing. Let's throw the batteries in the mystery area here. Pull the muck tubs out. Wherever they went. Whatever. Oh, they went into here. Alright, back to this stuff. What are we left with? I think this stuff is going to go into random. Yeah, all that stuff's going to go into miscellaneous. Still need to pull some of the big offenders out of here. So, aluminum. That gives me 200 space available now. Rubber and aluminum coming out. So won't even fit that with that, so I can't combine those. Plastic and rubber. Yeah, plastic and rubber. Aluminum, go over there for the moment. Oh, you're empty finally? Cool. Let's see. How did some scrap get in there? That's what I need. Put similar. That'll at least speed this up. Alright, so... glue, fan blades, light bulbs. Man, that really is the random stuff. We're down to 53 out of 300, so... for the moment, just go in there. Alright, empty, empty. Thank goodness. Take all. And gas can. Propane gas can. Leather and fur. Guess I should have... let's change this one around. You become... oh, shit. We're out of here. Get moving. Here they come. Yeah, Screamer event. I'm not sure if it's a distance thing or a time thing for when they stop chasing or appearing near you. I think we're far enough now. I gotta get my better magazines. We got 34 round magazines. I need to lock 2 or 3 of those. Alright, let's go drive back and see if it's cleared. I got no time for that right now. I want to finish up this inventory rearrangement. Alright, so yeah, that's a Screamer event. When you hear that odd sound effect, it summons a horde of running zombies on you. And it's a big horde. We are not ready to fight that yet. If I was fully armored up and had the shotgun and assault rifle ready to go, maybe. Maybe. But the fact that they're so much faster than you, and especially if you're armored up, you're going to be way slower than them, so you can't get away from them. So you end up with this huge crowd right on top of you, pounding away at you. So I'm not ready to deal with that. Alright, I was trying to move this. I wanted to rename this one the vehicle furniture part. And I'll transfer this stuff. Oh yeah, I got that random stuff still. Why don't we make this farm stuff? So we'll add soil bags. And I'm gonna make this animal stuff. The rawhide and leather and that kind of stuff for now. Guess I'm going to keep the component parts in there for now, too. Propane gas. Let's leave that over here next to the propane thing. Alright, we're half full on the random one. Limestone being 45 pounds of that all by itself. We'll do a mining stuff box. Later we're going to have to get into mining, so we'll just get ready for that, I guess, for the moment. Alright, come here, limestone. Mining mixing? I guess I could do mining mixing, but we'll... Concrete mix. Yeah, we'll do a mining mixing thing. I don't know what other parts might go in there. Alright, so 94, 185. Definitely need to pile through that. I got more planks than I know what to do with currently, so we're going to try to use those up. Find some things I can build that'll use a lot of planks. Plastics, about half full. The rest of these are all really light. Yeah, all of this stuff doesn't have much. Alright, and these are all empty. I'm deciding whether I want to just destroy them. I think what I'll do is I'm going to stack them outside temporarily. Just in case I come up with a need for more of this kind of stuff. Well, that's not even. Closer. Oh, I'm exerted. It won't let me place it. And it's going to be odd about where it's going to let it go. Okay, it'll be available should we need. Cool. Now, I'd also like to rearrange this. I think I don't want to. I like the thematic look of having the bookshelf like this. Well, I guess we're only at 24 pounds out of 175, so I guess you can stay. I'm going to keep those like that. I got to get a table or something to put this stuff on, and or just ditch using the weapon cases. They just don't hold enough. 25 pounds. I mean, we got some shotguns and some pistols, a Mosin. A few other weapons in there currently. But, I mean, that's just not enough. So, maybe I'll do just a couple of crates on their own and then put these on top of the crates or something. I'm not sure. But that's our manufacturing. So we got the advanced table. The other thing I need to consider is any other stations I'm going to put up. So there's a fab bench, but I don't know what it does. Professional, so there's going to be a third one. But I'm hoping that one replaces that one. Just like that one replaced that one. So I think these are all just upgrades to give more recipes, but each one replaces the previous one. Then we've got the repair bench we've already made, and there's something called a schematic table. I need repair in order to get a schematic table up. Workspace to understand schematics better. Schematics require half the stat requirements when decoded with this workbench. Oh, okay. That would help a bit, But if you're grinding up the stats, it's not going to matter much. But that would get you access to some of the items a little faster. So I need to be repairing stuff in order to get the skill up to make that bench. So wood scrap, I mean, I could repair pretty much all this easily. Basic stapler I can go grab and fill in. Denim scrap? I haven't been scrapping clothes to get that kind of thing. I don't think. Nope. 9 denim scrap. That's the only place it would be. Oh yeah, I was thinking of putting that one. Will it let me put that on top? Come on, be nice to me. Let's see. Up here and try it. I think it would be showing green if it was going to let me. I'd get at least a flicker of green. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me. Don't want to put it in front. I could move that. Nah. Alright, let's forget it for now. Stressed and tired. Yeah, we haven't slept in a while. And my battery ran out in my flashlight. Or my phone, I mean. Remove battery, insert battery. $3:45. We're going to try to hold out until a little bit later in the day before I sleep. I should probably de-stress a bit though. Read. And that's fine. I keep seeing slightly poisoned, and it's not going down very fast. What do we got in here? Anything? Charcoal tabs. That's what I was talking about earlier. Used to treat poison-related conditions. Take. Alright. Cool. Still stressed. One more book. Good enough. And I do need to clean myself up here pretty soon, too. Alright, so I gotta figure... I was talking about this. So I got one more potential station, but I'm not too worried about where I put that. I'm gonna end up eventually reorging this, and I'll put it next to that, because that's where the schematics are stored. I may move... I think I'm gonna move that over here, so it's not near where I might be driving a vehicle in and out. I'd hate to smash into this with a vehicle. I don't know if it would simulate an explosion with the items inside the box as opposed to laying around outside. Well, we got the random junk mostly sorted. I still got a few things over here. Oh, soil bags can go over to that other box. Gotta figure out the muck tubs. Go throw the battery up there for recharging later. Alright. I think I might put a hold on the base stuff so we can go out and do some other stuff. Mix it up a bit. Good start though. I'm much more happy with this. Especially when I remembered we have this put similar button over here. So it'll transfer like items. I just have to do the initial sorting, and then it's just click, sort, to empty the inventory. So I don't think I'll need that mass dump box. I could just back the vehicle in, and then transfer from the trunk of the vehicle directly into the boxes. So I think that'll work. So I'm happy with the bench there, I'm happy with the repair there, and all the materials. We'll get this reorganized. I'm going to remove these two just like we did these, and we'll put in another, probably just a single rack over here. I don't think I need this either. It holds 250 and it looks nice. It's thematic, but each of these boxes holds 300 on its own. So I could sort this out a bit. So, yeah, I think I might possibly get rid of that. I'll leave it for the moment. We'll get rid of these two first. Then I can move everything around again. Alright. So, let's work just a little bit longer on the bench-based stuff. We're going to have to sleep here pretty soon. We'll have a good long sleep, and then in the morning we'll take off. Let's see. I've got to get rid of some raw materials and finish grinding up some skills. We've got plenty of certain things. I just need to look through the recipes. We need to get... I think 60 construction is one of the benchmarks. Dismantling is going to max out here real quick, and that's not needed for crafting stuff anyway. I haven't hit much that needs electrical skill, and we're pretty far along in that. Farming, we're not worried about. Mechanical. Mechanical, I think, is the next... But the only one that's going to be a problem? Wow, I think it's just primarily mechanical. Construction for the fab bench. Iron ingots. Iron ingots. That mean we have to get the kiln and stuff going? And the ore crusher and go mining? Don't think I can make ingots without having a forge. Where is that stuff? Converts ore and scrap into ingots. That needs construction 75 and mechanical 55. So yeah, we just need to grind up construction a bit more and mechanical. Might be able to do a big string of advanced workbenches and then disassemble. I think I have a good supply of all of these to just build like 6 of them and then destroy them and build 6 and destroy them to get the XP. We did it with the standard workbench. It just took nail and scrap to get our initial levels. Alright, so we're aiming for the fab bench at 60. That'll be easy. That'll replace the existing, hopefully. Got that. Not too worried about that. I don't know about this. Oh, there's a makeshift forge first, which we already have access to. Got it. We can probably make it. Reinforced. Reinforced metal brackets. Concrete paste. Shit. Concrete paste. Either concrete paste, limestone powder, water, or concrete mixing bag and water. How do you supply the water for that kind of a recipe? Put a container of water in here, I guess. 17.6 fluid ounces. Maybe that's how the muck bucket will work. Alright. Yeah, you know, more stuff. More stuff. I'm definitely going to need to make things more compact if I'm going to keep adding benches and stuff. Yeah, you're going to go. I just can't afford you. Yeah, I'm loath to go out looting right now because I've got so much stuff accumulated. I mean, I need weapons and ammo and schematics and things like that. I can't even make nails because we haven't found the nail schematic. This game online like DayZ servers? There's no official servers. You can play multiplayer through either local hosted, meaning you just invite your Steam friends and you play together, or you can set up a dedicated server yourself or rent a dedicated server from a web host. But there's no official servers you can join. All right. Ugh, what am I going to do? So many choices. Document shelf. Well, we could do that. Notes, schematics, and other documents. So that'll be the replacement for that. And then it'll probably hold more. Oh yeah. What do we need for the refrigerator and freezer? Need 70 construction. We got electrical. So we're gonna get that, no problem. That we can do. The mechanical. I gotta figure out the best way to do the mechanical. We're getting some by doing brackets. I need to look through these lists and see things that use like iron scrap. Other than, you know, making 1,000,000 metal brackets. Which I guess we're going to need for a lot of things, but I don't know if we're going to get enough XP with that. Do I have mechanics books? I do not have mechanics books. Oh, well, that's 2 levels. That's not the one I'm referring to. Repair, medical, weapon handling, sneaking. Yeah, I have no mechanics multipliers, unfortunately. Ah, the lights are blocked by the doors. That's funny. Although cool from a lighting, graphics, physics perspective. Ugh, what to do. Well, let's take a few minutes to make some metal brackets. Iron scrap. We got a lot of iron scrap. How do I do more than one at a time? Right click does nothing. Control is my crouch key. And does nothing. Shift does nothing. Alt does nothing. Actually, nothing does nothing. Why do I have... oh, I'm going to load the iron scrap. That's why. Control, nope. Shift, nope. Gotta load the tool or the thing up. Uh-oh. What happened to... Oh, shoot. No, I pulled everything out, including the tools. They would be in my inventory or be in here. Yeah, I need to load all the basic tools in here. I really hope I didn't lose some tools. Hammer, pliers. Oh, the grinder does industrial cutting. I did have that. Hey, grinder, you are locked. You're going with us. Then we have the industrial driver as well now. Is the grinder the only other one? I think I'm still missing one. I know the welder, but I don't think we need the welder when we're taking stuff apart, when we're out looting. Hey, another jerry can. I don't want to forget the jerry can. I have so few of those things. Place. Alright, so put these in there. Hammer, pliers, screwdriver, saw. Keeping the rest of that. That gives us hammer, basic pliers, screwdriver, heavy cutting. I might need the heavy pliers. I don't think I have a lot of those. Jigsaw, powered cutting, maybe. Locking pliers is the heavy pliers. Alright, I think that gives us just about all the tools we're likely to need. Now, I can finally try this. Click, click, click. I don't know. I want to do like all of them, or, you know, 10 at a time, or some combination of more than just me having to click a million times. I don't like having to click a million times. Go to 50. So, off to the right side of my screen here, it's showing the XP. We're getting XP for 3 different categories per each build. Howdy, howdy. Discussion, Salsa. Thanks much. Appreciate you handing off your Prime sub. 60% tired. Wonder if what happens when I sleep while this is running. I don't think this kind of stuff processes time-wise. Meaning if I go sleep, it doesn't fast forward the crafting. It is 8:30. And let's go sleep for 9 hours. We're dehydrated. Is it hot in here again all of a sudden? No, still cool. I guess we just had a really hot day that one time. It didn't affect the time frame of the crafting, which I knew would be the case. I gotta make sure I'm getting XP over here. Yeah, we still are. Consumables. Medical. Watch the dehydrated bar. Drink, 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 drink. And it is empty. Medical. Drink, 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 drink. Very hydrated. Haven't gone hunting. I want to take a trip out to the farm. That's what we're going to do today. We'll put a hold on this stuff and we'll go visit one of the farms. Hopefully get some animals so we can get some meat to cook up and some good components that we're going to need. I am really hungry. I don't have a lot of filling food with me, though. Cook up a beef patty. That's pretty good. And maybe a box of waffles. Waffles and beef patties. Waffles first, then seared meat. 9 to go. That'll give us 50 metal brackets. And we need... I gotta get the concrete paste. I gotta figure out the concrete stuff, so... We gotta source water. Which, we'll try a muck bucket first. Now the waffles. Ah, I burnt my waffles. The waffles cook fast, apparently. %. Oh well. Meat takes quite a while. Okay, which one of you was water and which one of you was gasoline? Your gas. Your water. Alright, so pour, extract to the muck tub, select, max. Muck tub shows 0, so again we're having issues. Extract to item, muck tub, select. Still didn't do it. It's not transferring to the muck tub. Lots of water. Okay, let's try, contents 0. Let's wait. I don't want to burn the very limited amount of meat that we've got. Cooked bean soup. It's not hot, but whatever. There go the airplanes again. Seared beef patties, 52. Eat. Cooked bean soup. How much more do we need? Oh, we're satiated already. Alright, we'll keep the bean soup. Ah, so... Hey, Fluid Barrel, what are you doing to me here? Oh, was I picking the right option? Did I pick that one instead of that one? Muck tub, select, max. No, yeah, didn't transfer anything. Extract to an item, large water bottle, select, max. That one transferred. It's just not liking the muck tub. Having problems with these muck tubs. Alright, how many fluid ounces was that? 35. We needed, what, 17, I think, for the concrete thing? Concrete mix bag. Where are you? And concrete paste. Concrete mix bag. I gotta transfer that in, transfer the water in, and it lit up. Concrete mix bag, 2/1, 35 ounces, 17 needed. Craft. Is that really going to be on a 1-to-1 basis, though? Keep forgetting to grab the items. Give me that. So, did it make 2, or did I already have 1? Powered driver? Wow. I only have 1 of those so far. I don't want to give you mine. Alright, well, there's the reinforced brackets, so, you know, we can get to it. But I need more concrete, or I need more limestone. We saw a bunch of limestone at the park. We can go get, so that'll get me that. What was it that I was making that needed those? Was it the fab bench? Yeah, it wasn't the fab bench. I forget what it was. Forge? Nope. What the hell was I trying to make that needed the reinforced brackets? I do not remember. Yeah, I don't know. I've lost track. Too many distractions. Where are we at? Mechanical. Hey, we're 1 level away. Let's make just a few more brackets. Hey, we managed to burn through some iron scrap at least. Forge? Is that what I was looking at? The basic forge, probably. Okay, we have metal brackets. I should probably put the intermediate components in the bench and then just pull over the raw materials as needed. So, things like... yeah, these. I'll just leave the iron scrap in there. Alright, so we got the level. What do you give me for perk points? Bank it and muscle memory. That's it. I guess I'll take muscle memory. And the other one, we got crafting up to 50. So at 50, we got cost cutter. Can use a cutting tool with the tier below the recipe's stated requirement. If it normally requires heavy cutting, basic cutting can be used. Innovator. All schematics, regardless of what skill it's for, have their stat level requirement reduced by 5. Whoa, a whole bunch of them. Innovator. Phantom builder. When crafting an item, you have a rare chance that you won't use your ingredients. Quantum crafter, 15% chance of receiving double the amount of items when crafting. And then the old well-read skill books, but this one doesn't seem to be stacking, so I'm still concerned on well-read. Oh no, there's servers. There's just, if you go to the Discord for the game, there's categories for finding servers to join, and the servers can advertise and say how they've got their world set up and all that kind of stuff. So It's a full PvP possible world setup. So, you know, go crazy. You can set up your own server. You can play local multiplayer by just inviting your Steam friends, which, I mean, you can do PvP there as well. I mean, it's just a world setting, whether you turn PvP on or not. So, it'll do all of the things. Local multiplayer, dedicated servers, all that stuff. There's just not official servers that they run and operate and maintain. But there's a server browser for all the people that have set up servers, and you can feel free to join in. Few people have asked. Let me make a save and I'll show you real quick. So what are we up to? V8? I'll have a V8. Oh, a couple things I'll show. I haven't showed this recently. So, again, it's doing this. So weird. You gonna settle down? No? And then you're not... Stop it? I have no idea why it's doing that weird thing. Last time I moved away a little bit and it started working. I don't know if moving had anything really to do with it. Now it won't open that admin... Oh, there it goes. Alright, so the backslash key brings up the admin menu. And from here... you can change anything. So this is your server config information for whether you're going to have structure decay, which is base damage and structure decay, which is mostly a PvP thing. I actually need to go fill my structure stuff. I forgot about that. You can tell it whether you want to enable or disable PvP, allow takeovers, raid protection, player base damage, allow pickpocketing, you know, all sorts of stuff. And you can change your normal, even single-player game settings however you'd like for all the various settings in here. You can see your server info. You can change the weather, the time, and so on. You can give yourself God mode and collision, super speed. Hey! Punk! I'm busy. I'm explaining. Ah, it's broken again. That's the admin menu, though. It's just a backslash key. If you're playing single player, you'll be the admin, so you can get to that. If you're playing on a server, you have to be assigned as an admin on the server to get to that information. And then let's pop out to the main menu here. So you can hit join multiplayer, and you know there's a server browser list. You can filter it, you can set favorites, all that. You can get details. I mean, there's 25 players out of 25 on that server. Sort by players. So, you know, you can do all the things. And a lot of the servers, they'll mention PvP, triple zombies, no restarts, raid protection, etc. It'll show you the server settings right here, all the things they've set. You can just scroll through it and look at it and see if you're happy with however they've got it set up. Uh-oh. Water jug is about to hit empty. When we get in, I'm going to pause briefly. I just need to go refill my water bottle. Then we'll roll out. What time is it? I am such a squirrel. I am so easily distracted. All right, let me take just a very quick break, go refill my water bottle. Be right back.